everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel where I share my personal hair journey and tips, tricks, and product reviews to help you with your own. Today's video is one that I have put off for a very long time, and that's my favorite deep conditioners. The reason why is because you guys have sat here and watched me review countless conditioners and deep conditioners on this channel. And it's really hard to narrow down which one I really like, because between the technique that I use to apply my conditioners and a good brush and some good detangling technique, all of these things come together to pretty much make any deep conditioner work. So we have technique that works for any deep conditioner, and then I've tried so many of them, so it makes this video so hard. But let me tell you what made these particular deep conditioners make the list. So this is what I look for when I'm shopping for a deep conditioner. The conditioner needs to be one that does not leave my hair super waxy or coated feeling when I rinse it out. It also needs to be a deep conditioner that does have some sort of slip, because I don't do a double conditioning process like some people. So I need my deep conditioner to be able to detangle my hair. The other two things that I like is I like it to have a concentrated formulation, meaning, you know, I get a lot of value for the product. You know, I add water to my hair, and it goes a long way. And then I also like when the deep conditioner rinses from my hair and my hair doesn't feel puffy, because there are legitimately deep conditioners that I've rinsed and my hair is puffy. And I need my hair to be smooth, because after I rinse my deep conditioner, I go immediately into styling. And I need you to not counteract what I'm trying to do with my styling, okay? So that being said, let's get into my favorite deep conditioners. So the first one, I don't think I did a video. I think it might have appeared in the empties, and that was it. That's all you guys got. That was back when I was slacking. You know, I wasn't doing a good job about documenting the stuff that I do for my hair. But it's the Amika Soul Food conditioner. Now, at the time that I tried it, it was called something else. I think it was maybe called sea buckthorn or something like that. And then the packaging was a slightly different shade of the orange. And then the design on it was slightly different. But it is indeed, I had to double check, it is indeed the same conditioner. The reason why mine was different than what they're doing now is because I caught them right when they were changing the packaging, and I got mine at TJ Maxx. This is not a cheap conditioner. You will open your wallet. However, it is super concentrated. A little goes a long way. It took me a little bit of a while to get through the conditioner. It had the good slip that I like. It rinsed from the hair nicely. It is overall a very high quality product. Also, for the newbies who do not know, I am vegan, and I believe all of Amika's products are cruelty free and vegan. So it's really nice to be able to just grab and go over there with them. So yeah, that is my first conditioner. See, y'all didn't see that one coming. I'm a little conflicted about including this conditioner, because I'm not sure if you can still get it right now. Y'all let me know in the comments what's up with the Mo Knows Hair Curl Restoring Treatment, I believe is the full name. This is the deep conditioner from the line that she released with Sally's. I have noticed that in the store, I do not see it. On the website, I do not. There's not even a product page for it. So I am not sure what's going on with that. But let me tell you about this. So this product was 6 ounces. And I know people complained about the size of the products in this collection. But let me tell you, I got 6 uses out of this 6-ounce conditioner. Okay? That's how concentrated and like well-formed it was. It was like kind of thick when you would scoop in it, but as soon as you rub together in your hands and you get ready to put in your hair, it would just kind of melt in a really soft way, almost in the way that a thinner conditioner would do. And then it had good slip. And I know people didn't like the smell, so I will warn you if you've never tried it before, if you managed to find it. It does kind of have like maybe like a masculine scent, but it did not bother me at all. I actually quite liked the scent, and that was a really good mask. What's the deal with it though? Because I would like that, because I really wanted to buy it recently, because I'm almost out of my current conditioners. I didn't really buy a lot of conditioners for Black Friday, so I was like, okay, well, let me just go ahead and get conditioners I want to try, like on an as needed basis. And I was like, oh, well, I'll go get the Mo Knows Hair. I haven't seen it in the store since like maybe November or so, and it's been like 3-4 months since then. So over the years, you guys have heard me rant and rave about Soultanicals products. I do enjoy Soultanicals products. Now, there are two conditioners in particular that I chose to highlight in this video because those are conditioners that I've either purchased multiple times or even own a salon size of. So that goes to show you that I really do like these two. And that is the Soultanicals Fro Despair and the Soultanicals Monoi, is it Monoi Moisture Slip or something like that? I don't know the name, but anyway, they're both on two very different ends of the spectrum. If you're familiar with Soultanicals deep conditioners, some of them can be kind of grainy and gritty and like very natural. If you know what I'm saying. So the Fro Despair is very much that. Okay, it's green and it has like little particles that you can see in it. You don't feel them on your hair. It's like totally fine. But it's kind of thin and it has good slip. Most of their conditioners are more thin. So like when you're showering, when you're in the shower with your deep conditioner and you're like brushing your hair, it's just flinging everywhere. Close the shower curtain, folks. It's everywhere. And so I like that one. And I have purchased it multiple times. And then the Monoi, I've owned even a salon size of that one, bought multiples, and it's more like a traditional conditioner. So it kind of has like, it's white in color. It doesn't have any grains. It doesn't have all these like herbs and whatever that the other ones have. It's like a traditional conditioner. It's just done really well. And despite the Soultanicals products tending to have some oils and things, these are not formulated in a way where they feel waxy or coating on the hair. And they just are really well formulated and well put together. And I've noticed that Soultanicals may release and remove different things, but these two deep conditioners have remained consistent and constant on their site for years. You can always get them. Also, Soultanicals restocks on Fridays if you're having troubles getting the products. The girls know that I can be a little bit predictable, so this next conditioner is the Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner. Yes, honey. I think this is the first high quality salon type deep conditioner I ever used, actually. I first used this when I lived in Panama City, Florida. So that is at least a minimum of 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. And I tried it. I was put off by the name of the brand. I felt like, you know, I don't know. I will admit that I was being totally petty. I was like, Mixed Chicks, that ain't for me, you know. Even though I know that hair type really isn't necessarily connected. Child, I'm not gonna go on that rant here. But anyway, so I tried it and I was like, ooh, the slip. The way it just feels on the hair and that really pleasant pear scent. Also, a big plus for this one, and compared to all the other ones that I've mentioned so far up to this point, is the availability. Mixed Chicks Deep Conditioner is everywhere. It's a slight markup. They do mark it up like $1 or $2 versus what you're gonna pay if you actually directly get it from Mixed Chicks. And it also costs more than if you're gonna get it the salon size, because there's a salon size of this conditioner and I have owned it. But the availability, y'all. You can get it at pretty much any drugstore. You can get it at Target. And most recently, I don't know if it just got into Ulta, but I was in Ulta and I seen Mixed Chicks. I was like, when did you get over here, Mixed Chicks? When did you show up at Ulta? But yeah, you can get it at Ulta. So I like the availability. I don't think it's a terribly expensive one. I think it's like what, $12 or something like that. So it's not super expensive, but it is a higher quality product. Love it. Absolutely love it. And keeping with it, some of you guys will probably be surprised to see this one on here, just because if you're familiar with the ingredients of it. But it's the Adwoa Beauty Bayo Mint. I don't know if it's called mask or deep conditioner, but from the Bayo Mint collection, the white container from Adwoa Beauty. This conditioner had excellent slip. And then the scent is a peppermint scent, but it is a sugary peppermint. And y'all know I don't like peppermint unless it's sweet. And don't ever try spearmint on me. I hate spearmint. So this is a scent that I am okay with. It has great slip. And even though there are some heavier oils and butters and things on the ingredients, you don't notice them when it's on your hair. The way that it's formulated very, very well. It's very high quality. And also, this is probably one of the more concentrated conditioners. Again, I told you I love concentrated conditioners. I think that this is back when they had the 8 ounces. I think of the 8 ounce, I got 6 uses maybe, or I think I might have done 5, and the 5th one was like heavy-handed, so I could have gotten 6. And this is before I really fine-tuned and honed in on my technique that I use now. Like I was in the development stages then. So who knows how many uses I would get now, because recently I used the other Adwoa Beauty Deep Conditioner and I didn't have time to try any others because the Blue Tansy is even thicker and it's even bigger. Now, Adwoa Beauty only sells the 16 ounces of their conditioners, so who knows how many uses I would get out of the Baomint today, because it is an extremely high quality and concentrated deep conditioner. Now this last one, I really waffled back and forth about including this or not, but that is the Pattern Beauty Treatment. It's technically a mask deep conditioner, but it can't stand alone. It's very strengthening to the hair, and so I use it very sparingly. I use it once a season. It is a very large container. I believe it's like 15 ounces or something. Most of their products are around 15 to 16 ounces, big tubs and jars, and almost everything is like, well, everything that I've purchased recently is like $25. So I think it's like $1.60 per ounce, which isn't terribly expensive, but you are getting a lot of product. You gotta make sure you actually want that much product. It's a lot. But the treatment mask came out last year around like February or March or something like that, and I purchased it, and I still have enough for like 1 or 2 more uses left. So yeah, I really like the way that it feels on my hair. It feels kind of like a serum gel type texture. It really defines my hair, like even after I rinse it and follow it with another conditioner, because you have to do that, and then style my hair, the styled hair that week is always way more defined or way more laid, just because I use the treatment. So I was like, you know what, even though it's not a traditional conditioner like the other ones, I have to include it because it dramatically, noticeably affects my hair whenever I use it. Earlier in this video, I mentioned my deep conditioning routine. That definitely makes a difference in making these deep conditioners go a long way and to getting the best out of them and setting the foundation for being able to detangle your hair really well. So I'm absolutely 100% going to put that video here. Subscribe, invite me to your subscriptions page, and I will be there every week waiting for you to talk to you in the next one.